Hi, this is Pete with IPA Physio. I'm going to take you through a bodyweight circuit that you can do anywhere. We'll go through one set and you can do as many as you'd like. So we'll start with bodyweight squats. I'll go from the side so that I can show you exactly how I want you to do these. Start with your forearms on your knees. There should be no rounding of the back. So the back needs to be straight, forearms on knees, chin tucked. Push your feet into the ground, unload the arms. If you can't get this low without rounding your back, start with your hands on your knees, and this will be the depth that you go to. Otherwise, you're here, head tucked, push the feet down, lift the arms, and this will be the boring part. We're going to start with 3 minutes of bodyweight squats. So you're just going down and up, down and up. Feet can be wider than hips. You can challenge and change your foot position as well. So we'll do that a bit to add some variety as we go. But for now, think about equal weight bearing between big toe, little toe, and heel on both sides. Notice at the bottom of the squat, shoulders are over the knees, which are over about the middle of the foot. Butt back, shoulders forward. You should really feel that bending and hinging in the front of your hips. Every time you come to stand, it's your quads driving the knee back and your butt driving the hips forward. Emphasize that pinch of the glutes on the way up. Butt back, shoulders forward as you go down, knees back, butt forward as you come up. So we're just about 1 minute in. Let's switch with the right leg slightly offset. Otherwise, continue same way as before. Butt back, shoulders forward. You can check your alignment if you have a mirror, looking forward or to the side. But once you see that everything's in alignment, knees are over the middle of the feet, back staying in alignment as you go down and up. Try not to be looking forward as you squat. It plays into overusing the back and puts some pressure on the neck. Head and neck is in alignment with the rest of the spine as you squat. So the second minute is offset with the left leg forward, right leg back. Bit of a split squat stance. Still equal weight between big toe, little toe, heel on both feet. Folding in the hips, knees are not going too far forward as you squat. Butt back, shoulders forward as you go down. Switch to the left leg behind for the final minute. Still equal weight bearing big toe, little toe, heel. Butt back, shoulders forward. Feel if there's any difference in ease one way or the other. Is it harder to fold into the front hip here compared to the other side? Again, you can check your alignment if you have a mirror in front or to the side, but after you do, don't keep the head hanging up. Every time you come up to standing, really emphasize engaging those glutes. Pinch your glutes as you come up to standing. Quads are going to work to straighten the knees regardless. If your glutes aren't doing the work to drive the hips forward, your back may try to drive yourself back. Okay, so we got about 15 more seconds. Very good. All right, now let's go into single leg balance and a variation of single leg Romanian deadlift. Start with your hands on your hips. Ground your left foot. Bring your right knee up towards your chest. If this is easy for you, you can close your eyes, make it a little bit more challenging, or add some movement and make it more dynamic. So reach the right arm out as you kick the right leg back and then come back in. If you can do these, let's try 10 on each side. Right arm out as the left leg goes out. Get really long through the right side and then back to neutral. Long and back. I'd like you to feel that elbow really lock out and that knee really lock out at the end of that motion. So get as long as you can through that right side on that motion. Good for balance on your left. Feel some effort through that left foot, but the right side's also very active here in engaging your tricep to lengthen and your quad to lengthen as you kick out. One more. Good. Switch legs. Ground the right foot. Lift the left knee. If this is a good challenge for you, stay here. Otherwise, again, try with the eyes closed. More of a vestibular challenge. Okay? Or add movement, make it dynamic. Left arm long, left leg long, back to neutral. Back out, really lengthen, straighten the elbow as much as you can. Use the quad to straighten the leg as much as you can. Length, bring it back in. Equal weight through the foot that's grounded. Big toe, little toe, heel. Head and neck, following the alignment of the spine. It's a movement of the right hip as you tip forward. You shouldn't be bending or arching your back as you go through this motion. Let's go 2 more. I will lose count. Very good. Push-ups. Work the upper body with some variety. So top of the push-up, shoulders engaged, elbow creases forward, chin tucked, hips high. Don't let the hips sag. Drop down and do 5 with hands just wider than shoulder width apart. Then offset your hands slightly. 5 more. Switch the offset, right up, left down. 5 more. Okay, back to neutral hand position. Lift the right leg. 5 more. Lift the left leg. Last 5. Good. Come on up to standing. Find a wall or something you can lean on. Hands will be right out in front of you. At about shoulder height. Body is angled forward slightly. Bring your right knee up as high as your chest. You should bring the knee up as high as you need to feel the opposite glute turn on. Use your left quad to drive that knee back. 25 single leg heel raises. As you do these, make sure the weight's going equal between big toe, little toe, and heel. Don't roll to the outside of the ankle. Again, I'll try not to lose count, but we're shooting for between 15 and 25. Don't let the knee start to bend. Keep the left glute engaged, left quad engaged, and then obviously the left calf engaged. Okay, switch sides. Right leg grounded. Left knee up, high enough that you feel the right glute engaged. Drive the right thigh back. 25. Equal weight bearing between big toe, little toe, and heel. As you do this. Keep that left knee high. Like when people get tired, I see the knee bend or the opposite hip start to drop. So really try to avoid those 2 things. And again, I've completely lost count. So you go to a good fatigue and switch. Or don't switch. You already did that side. Now, let's do an arm circuit for the back of the shoulders. Helps if you have a pillow that you can put under your stomach and a towel or something to rest your forehead on. Pillow supports from the hips up, head resting on the towel. Arms start at your side. 10 times, lift those arms off of the surface. Palms facing down, drive from the shoulder blades, don't shrug up. After 10,
Out to the side. 10 times. Pinch the shoulder blades. Don't shrug up. That's a T position. This was an I position. Next is a W. Try to keep your forearms parallel with the ground. Try not to arch your back. Just drive those shoulder blades together. Hands facing almost outwards if they can as you drive up and down 10 times. Hold that end position. Reach long and back. Superman. 10 times here. Get as long as you can. Drive back. As long as you can. Elbows hit your side. Length. Shorten. Very good. Y position. Thumbs facing up. Try not to shrug up towards your ears. Again, engaging between those shoulder blades. And feel how that fascia connects all the way down to the low back as you move up and down with this. Now, one hand behind the head, one behind the back, and switch. Keep alternating. And we'll do 10 each position. All right. Well done. Now core series. I'll set 30 seconds for each plank position. And we will do a 30-second hold, 8-second break. We're going to do that 6 different times. I'll show you each position. So start in a side plank position. Plank up, and if you can, lift that top leg. If you can't, keep it down, keep the feet offset, or do it from your knees. Do what challenges you and doesn't cause pain. So this is the first position. I'm on the right. Second position will be the same position but on the left. And then we'll work through a couple of others. The arms should be in a straight line, up and down. 8 seconds to switch sides. Get set up, enjoy the rest. Elbow under shoulder, plank up, lift that top leg if you can. With the feet, engage the feet so that you're not rolling your ankle, but the outer border is dug in. Don't let the hips sag, keep it high. Don't let the top knee bend, keep it locked out and straight. Going 30 seconds each position. Next position will be a front plank. So lower that leg, come onto your front. Get set up, shoulders engaged, chin tucked, plank up, lift one leg without sagging or dropping the pelvis and low back. Challenging tensional stability through each leg, through the front, the outside, and the inside leg will be next. So again, 30 seconds in this position. A little rest, knees down, do what feels good. Come forward, shoulders engaged, chin tucked, plank up, lift the left leg. Again, as the left leg lifts, don't let the pelvis drop. Stay engaged through your core. Feel that right hip connecting the right foot to your upper body, through the core. Doing good. You know I'm getting tired when I stop talking. All right, one more position. Inside plank. Bottom knee up. Right foot in this instance, dug in. Don't be on the inside of the ankle. Be dug in with the inside of the foot. Left elbow's directly underneath you. Right arm's up towards the ceiling. Don't let the lower leg drop. Keep it elevated. Even pull those left toes up towards your chest and hold that position. Good whole body workout here. Switch sides. Get set up. Inside leg, top leg straight. All right. So now again, inside of the foot engaged, not rolled open. Bottom knee lifted, toes not down, toes up, arms in a straight line, head in line with your spine. 30 seconds here. Very good. Now, let's do single leg squats. If you can. If you can't do this with correct form, go back to 2 leg squats or the offset variety that we started with. So you can do a modified single leg squat with an opposite toe touch and squat down and up. Maintaining, again, neutrality of the back. Don't let yourself round. All right, if you're able to, lift your right leg about 3 inches off the ground, pull the toes up, don't let them hang. Drop down to the left, and then stand up. Drop down to the left, and up. We'll do 15 of these. If you lose your balance going down, just tap that right toe and drive up. But it's all about moving from the hip and knee and a little bit through the left ankle. But if you're doing this right and you're getting your butt back far enough, you're not having to bend that ankle too much, which will make your knee happy and your PT. So keep that knee in alignment, spine in alignment, using my upper body as if I'm running. Helps me to balance and integrate. So about 15 here. Switch legs. Down and up. Down and up. Now I have that opposite leg in front of me because I want to keep my belt line level. If it's behind me, you tend to sag that opposite hip. Okay? So keep that quads parallel at the bottom of the squat, even though all your weight's on one leg. And again, about 15. Good for balance, great for strength. Don't need to load yourself with a lot of weight other than body weight before you can do something like this effectively and with balance. After about 15 of those, let's finish with 10 squat jumps. So we started here and up. Make it more explosive now. You can use your arms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Very good. So we went through a lot there. We worked in a lot of different planes of motion. Got the heart rate up. That's one circuit. Do as many as you want. Leave us some feedback. Let us know how you did. Have a great day.